the truth.
Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Sortelli. I'm here back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be explaining this whole 2Hype drama that recently went mainstream a couple days ago when Keemstar, one of the biggest drama channels on YouTube, reacted to it. But before we start explaining this whole timeline of events for this whole drama, I'm telling you it's going to be a very long video. Actually, no, it might not even be that long. Let's talk about who are 2Hype, because a lot of people don't really know who 2Hype are. And 2Hype is a very big IRL basketball group consisting of 6 members that all got the start from the 2K community. I mean, these guys were grinding the 2K days, 2K15, 2K16. That's how they built their fan bases. And then one day they just decided to all get together and boom, they just made 2Hype. The problem is that before they had 6 members, they had 9 members and they kicked out 4 of these members. And 2 of these members that were kicked out are coming out and exposing 2Hype for the truth. And then one member that just left is also doing the same. And he's also threatening to drop an exposed video on them, which should come out today. So this drama all started on the night 2Hype won a Streamer Award, when Mopi, the golden boy of 2Hype, announced that he was leaving the group, which came as a shock because this guy was loved by everybody. I mean, the fans and even past members that were kicked out of the group never had beef with him. I mean, they always saw him, they always said that this guy was very genuine and stuff. So something big must have happened that made Mopi leave the group. And then out of nowhere, man, LSK, one of the leaders in the group, responds to Mopi's tweets that he was leaving the group and stuff, and he starts acting like the victim. I mean, you can clearly tell he starts acting like the victim. Just look at these tweets up above, and he just starts saying stuff like, "Oh, I don't deserve this. Nobody deserved this," and stuff, which makes him look very sus since Mopi never said anything about him. All Mopi said was that he's leaving the group and is going to be explaining in time why he left. So then Jester responds with a tweet on how he's going to take care of the situation behind the scenes with Mopi. And Jester is one of the leaders too. Like he's basically one of the biggest members. I mean, a lot of people know 2Hype from him because like he was one of like the first original 4 people that were there at the start. I mean, there was another member, TD, that was kicked out of the group, but we're gonna get into that later. So Jester responds with this tweet. He looks very genuine in this tweet, looks very wholesome. He's like, "Oh, I'm dealing with situation behind the scenes and stuff." But we're gonna get back to Jester later, okay? This guy, very important in the drama, very important. So then Jidel's brother, Jester's brother, Jidel, responds with a long-ass Twitter thread addressing what Los Polos, a member that was previously kicked out of the group, said on his stream. I'm not going to go in depth on this whole Twitter thread because it's insanely long. I mean, there's so much drama just spanning from this one Twitter thread that this video will be like 50 minutes long. But if you want an in-depth look on this whole Twitter thread by Jidel, watch this video made by a fellow YouTuber named Lerix. And not just for this Twitter thread. I mean, this guy has been covering the whole 2Hype drama from start to finish. Dude has made 18 videos on this. So if you guys really want an in-depth looks on this whole situation, go watch this video because I'm only going to be summarizing because then I don't want to make a very long 50-minute long documentary style video or something. So back to the long ass Twitter thread, okay? I know I'm not going to read every tweet, but I just want you guys to remember the statement that Jidel made in this Twitter thread. Let me just read it for y'all. Falling out with old members was due to them not showing initiative to appear in videos. Keep that in mind because it will be very important, very, very important later on in the video. So 2 days after Mopi announced he left the group, LSK, the guy that responded looking very, very sus, just responded playing the victim card, makes a 45-minute video on his whole side of the story. And this video has now been deleted because he was completely exposed by Lerix, and I know it's deleted and stuff, but I will be using some clips of the video that have been saved by people and some clips from Lerix's whole video where he reacted to the video and basically just debunked and destroyed all of LSK's points. And keep in mind, in this video he wasn't addressing Mopi and how he left the group, he was addressing the previous members that were kicked out of the group. But the thing is, dude says that they weren't kicked in the video, he said that they left. Just look at this clip.
He's doing that, ever since he left, he did well.
And later on in the same video, the dude contradicts himself and says that they were kicked from the group.
And how we said, hey, like, for business reasons, we gotta let you go because I'm sorry, but like we've told you and we made it clear. I've made it clear that, dude, we want to be a YouTube group.
I mean, just look at that. Dude literally contradicted himself in his own video where he was basically saying the truth. Also, in the same video, he's caught in another lie in which Lerix completely exposed. Just roll this clip.
Lies. It wasn't about it wasn't just about you not showing up to videos.
You guys remember that tweet from Jidel's long Twitter thread? This one? So from Jidel's tweet, you would think that falling out with old members was because they didn't show up to videos, but LSK says it wasn't because of them not showing up to video. So what was it? Them not showing up to videos or something else? After LSK's videos, Jesser responded to his whole situation with like a little mini video inside of a video that he made. It's kind of confusing. So basically, he made a video saying, "I broke my shoulder filming a basketball video." And in this video at the start, he's responded to the whole drama surrounding Mopi at the time. Just roll this clip.
Alright, y'all, before we get into the video, I just want to talk to y'all because of everything that's been happening. Obviously, Tyler hasn't been around the last couple months, really, like uploading or on social media. He's been about you, dude. Like I said, I would take this whole thing offline. I reached out to your mom, expressing my worries. I talked to your brother for an hour, bro. He's really worried about you. Like, you've been hiding things from him. This happened, I told you I loved you, bro. You hugged me, and then you don't respond to me. I haven't been able to sleep at night. Like, all I've tried to do is help this man. Obviously, I'm going to try to keep everything offline. I'm going to try to talk to your family more because I'm worried about you, bro. I've known you forever. All the people, like, hating on me, saying I snaked my best friend, like, you know nothing, bro. Y'all are fueling someone who's not okay.
Okay, so from that response, you could see Jesser seemed very sad, looked very genuine. I mean, he was like, "Oh, Mopi, I reached out to your brother, and I talked to him for like an hour, and I also reached out to your mom and stuff, and just reach back out to me. You know what I mean? Just talk back to me and all that." And he also even said that Mopi was not okay, which makes it seem like Mopi is not mentally okay, right? But we're gonna get back to that later. Now, what if I told you that he might have lied about reaching out to Mopi's brother at all? Just roll this clip.
Read this.
Want me to read this?
Right now. Read this. You don't need to read it online, but just read this between me and you. Obviously, you guys will see this at some point. You guys will see this. This is fake as fuck. This man pulled this shit with me with the "We're Moving On" video. Fake as shit.
This is brother?
Yes.
Oh, so this is his brother.
So in that clip, TD, a previous member that was kicked, was talking with his friend Walker on stream, and he shows him a text message, and Walker says, "So that's his brother," and he's probably talking about Mopi's brother. And just look at this clip that makes Jesser look very suspicious.
I'll make the response video.
Fake.
Like, I talked to your brother. He doesn't want that. I don't
Oh man, that text message is actually funny.
want to do.
In that clip, after Jesser says, "I talked to your brother," Walker says, "Wow, that text message is very funny." He's referring to the text message TD showed him. And from all these clues that we got, we can say that Jesser was probably lying about talking to Mopi's brother at all. So wait, before we end this section of the drama, remember how I said in this response video Jesser made, it seemed like Mopi was not mentally okay and stuff, because he said, "Hey, you guys are feeling somebody that's not okay and stuff." What if I told you he was lying about that too? So you would think that after Jesser said in his response that we're fueling somebody that's not okay, making it look like Mopi has like a mental illness, not good mentally in the head, you know, you would think that Mopi is mentally ill or something, right? But no, Jesser was just lying. You guys heard it here. Yes, Jesser lied just to make up a narrative that Mopi had mental illness or was mentally ill. And what's worse than that is that in Mopi's tweets, Mopi tweeted out like saying, "Hey, don't believe these guys are trying to manipulate you, trying to hide what they're doing behind the scenes." And he was talking about what Jesser said, making it look like Mopi's not mentally okay. And Mopi links a cease and desist letter, and this letter basically means like they're trying to silence Mopi. They're trying to silence Mopi to not say anything or not make an exposed video on 2i. This shows that Jesser was not being genuine in that response to the video. I mean, he kept saying stuff like, "I want to help you guys. The guys want to help you." And if they really did want to help him, why would Jesser and 2hype try to silence Mopi with a cease and desist letter? Now, after this whole cease and desist letter thing, Lerix dropped a nuke on 2Hype. I mean, Lerix had gotten audio from the Discord call when 2Hype was kicking out members like TD and Los Polo. Sadly, I can't put the audio in this video because I don't want any legal stuff going on and stuff. But I will link Lerix's original video where he did go over the audio, and you could even hear the audio, which is insane. But basically, in this Discord call audio, LSK and Zach TTG, another member of 2Hype, tell Los Polos and TD to lie to their fans and say that they weren't kicked from 2Hype from the group, rather that they left the group, because they knew if they said they were kicked, then 2Hype would have got hate at the time, which shows that these guys want to manipulate their fans so much because they know they done messed up stuff. They know that they're telling old members to lie, to make up a false narrative, and to just say that they left the group when they didn't, when they were kicked out by them. Which just shows this group of 2Hype is full of crap, man. I mean, I was a fan of 2Hype, and when this whole Los Polos and TD drama was going on, I thought that, TD and Los they just left because that's what they said, I mean, no, they didn't really say anything because TD said he didn't want to lie, but they didn't say anything. They didn't say that they were kicked or anything, so we didn't know if they were kicked or they left, right? But now, from this Discord audio, man, you could see that 2Hype is just trying to manipulate their fans so that their brand doesn't get diminished. That they're appearing fake, man. They're just fake people, man. Now we're in present day, and TD just dropped his exposed video on 2Hype, and in this video he exposed them hard, man. I mean, dude said how 2Hype literally stole and kept personal belonging from him after they kicked him out. Just look at this clip, man.
Because those things were for the group. But personal items, like monitors and, like my weights and stuff like that, things that were mine, they just kept. And they're showing them off in the group video. And I asked for these things back.
Our new gym. This is our gym. So yeah, this is our in-at-home gym. This is a work in progress. It's not done yet, but we literally just got all this stuff like a week ago.
You gotta take a hallway to get here.
I mean, this is literally a crime, dude. Like, and the sad thing is, they haven't given any of this stuff back to him, man. Like, they stole his stuff after they kicked him out, and they just kept it in their house, man. And he also said out 2Hype, at the old 2Hype house, after his mom had fallen ill, he had to leave to take care of her and stuff. And he said that they weren't paying the bills at the old 2Hype house, and it got so bad that the landlord had to call TD. He was across the country taking care of his ill mother, and he still had to pay bills for them. He has to pay water bills and all that stuff. Just look at this clip, man.
Only time I stopped being in every single video was when my mom got sick in November of 2017, and I took a step back from the group to go and help her out. Now, while I was doing that, I was still doing a lot of things. As a matter of fact, I was still in charge of handling, the electric side of utilities until they kicked me out. And I was still making sure that utilities were being paid.
And the sad thing is that 2Hype is trying to make a narrative on how TD and Los Polos TD were lazy in that, and that's why they were kicked out of the group. No, they kicked them out for pure business. Just look at this clip, man.
Is this like business or was this personal?
It was for sure business, but they tried to tie in like whatever little personal stuff they could to try to make it seem less about the business. But it was going from 9 people to 6 and cutting out shares for everyone in the company.
Do I even have to say anything, man? Like, just wow, man. I know this is a pretty long video, but just look at this, man. Just look at this stuff. I know, like, I'm probably gonna get hate on this if this does blow up, but I just wanted to, like, kind of summarize the whole situation. I did skip out a lot of stuff, so if you guys want a more in-depth look on this whole situation, go down in the description, and then click on Lerix's channel. There's like 18 videos on this whole 2Hype situation. So now we're just waiting for Mopi's side of the story. He's gonna drop the video, I think today. I'm probably gonna have this video out by today or tomorrow. But yeah, guys, been your boy Storyteller M, and peace. I'm out. Don't believe what 2Hype says.